Hey guys, as you can see, I'm installing a ponytail right here. I'm trying to do two ponytails, you guys. I have these, this is not like the drawstring kind. This is the kind where you put the braid in, which is my favorite because the quality of hair is much better. And it just looks way more seamless when you put the braid on the inside. So that's what I'm trying to do is two of these. Um, I should have shown you guys how I did the braid on this side, but no worries because once I finish this one, I'm going to show you guys how I do the other one on the other side. And I was on my other channel on live and I was like, what the fuck? I need to be on my beauty channel. This is crazy. Okay, so I put the clip right here and it's kind of uncomfortable. So let me see where I'm gonna position this clip so it doesn't like pull my hair out. Okay, there we go. That's a major thing because this could be a little uncomfortable for you. So make sure when you clip it to secure it, it's comfortable. And then you wrap this thing around. Actually, before you wrap this around, I forgot. This is an extra step that I do. People are usually done when they're doing it like this, but what I do to properly secure it is I take one of these little rubber bands or whatever. I'm gonna take this one and I'm going to obviously leave this part out and tie it right on the band right there. So just to secure it like the most, like I just want to make sure it's not going to come off. And that is probably how I'm going to do my hair tomorrow as well. So I like this because when you do this style, you can sleep in it. And especially when you have curly hair or like textured hair or whatever you want to call it. It molds your hair, so it makes it easier. So like if you wanted to leave this in for, damn, I should have put these little braids. I should have took these braids out and made it like this. But it's okay. I'm going to do the two little braids in the front like this. Where am I from? I live in Charlotte, you guys. I'm trying to do two ponytails. This is a beauty channel, so don't start with y'all bullshit, okay? I'm trying to show you guys how I do these two ponytails, which I'm doing one right now, as you can see. So let me finish what I'm doing. So basically what I'm doing right now is securing it with a scrunchie, with a black scrunchie. Okay, so that is secure. That is not going anywhere. Now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to wrap it around to hide all of that. Then you got to make sure the clip is not pulling your natural hair or like uncomfortable because you're not going to be able to. I mean, you could adjust it later, but it's not going to be comfortable for you. So I'm just going to wrap this. Wrap, 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 wrap. And you could also adjust this with another scrunchie, but no need. All you need to do is literally wrap the hair around itself, and there you go. You have a beautiful ponytail. Look at that. And yeah, I'm doing these two little braids because I'm working a music event tonight. So I want to make sure that I look cute as fuck. Okay, so to secure this hair actually, because I see that it's unraveling a little bit, I'm going to take one of the clear, I'm gonna use one of these clear rubber bands because I don't want to use anything that, I love this hairstyle. I always do it when I'm going out. Oh yeah, you do? What hair do you use when you do this style? Um, so the ones that I like, the ones that I'm using right now, obviously, is the ponytail that has the pocket for you to put the braid inside. That's the one that I like to use. It's just way easier for me. And I feel like the hair is good quality for it to be a ponytail, for it to be the price that it is. These ponytails are literally like, I don't know, fucking uh $12. The most you're gonna pay for this ponytail is like $17, maybe 20. But this one is really good quality hair. I could say that for sure. Okay, that's secure. That seems very secure to me. Um, Although I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it again. I pulled it out just to wrap it again because I didn't really like how it was wrapped. This part is very important, the wrapping part, because you want it to be tight and you want it to look, there we go, just like that. You want it to look very secure and obviously to be secure because you don't want to be touching your hair. Now, something that I always do is I'll take a little hairspray right here, something like Got To Be, or like this. You could take a little Got To Be gel and just secure it like that. This is a really good gel. Super cheap. You could get this for like $1.99 at the beauty supply. You just take a little bit and secure it. Which, you know what? I'm going to do that now. Just to show you guys. You just take a tiny bit to secure it. It's literally like glue. Like, it's like glue. And you just like, imagine you're using like 600 glue or something. This is literally E600 glue for hair. Yes. Very good. It's not going nowhere, baby. Nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I did this on this side right here. Exactly how I did the braid. How I get this to look like this. Okay? Okay. Okay, so let me read some of the comments. But still looks cute. Thank you. Mwah. My hair, Moochie said, my hair is so long, it is to my butt. I need a haircut. um, Desire said, lucky my hair is so curly, it doesn't get that long. My hair gets long. I had to cut my hair due to damage. But I've grown my hair back so many times. So that's why I love, you know, this beauty channel, because I'm going to show you guys also how to grow your hair, what grows your hair, what doesn't. If you have textured hair like me, if you have damaged hair, if you dye your hair a lot like me, I'm going to show you how I take care of my beautiful hair. Moochie said, no, I'm kidding. My hair is short. I want it long, but nope. I will show you. Do not worry. I wish my hair was long. I think you look nice with short hair. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into it. First and foremost, you're going to need a spray bottle. You're going to need a spray bottle with a little bit of water. You're going to need one of my favorite conditioners by a UC, specifically the avocado one. This one has avocado oil. Avocado oil grows your hair a lot. Okay? A lot. Listen, I had long hair just like this, and I had to cut it. I used to be crazy about cutting my hair. I don't know why, but I miss my long hair, and I'm telling you, this works. So this is what you're going to need. You're also going to need this by Africa's Best. This is the rinse. Okay, so let me tell you, you need either this or this. One or the other will suffice, or both. This is a little more pricey. This is going to run you like $8. This is going to run you $3.50. This is a very, very high quality, affordable product that is not only going to condition your hair, but is going to stop breakage. Yes, Moochie. Yes, Desire is going to stop breakage. And this is where the magic comes in right here. This is also from the Africa's Best, because it's the best. This is the castor oil hair scalp conditioner. Conditions dry, brittle hair. It says it's a conditioner, which it is, but essentially it is a hair grease. It's a hair grease. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do this. First, you're going to need to dampen your hair. Not too much, though. And you got to do it in sections. Look at all this hair I got. Look at this, you guys. I'm going to show you how to do it. So you take half of it. You see all that curly? And it could, and my hair actually gets bigger than this. But I'm going to show you. You got to do it in pieces because it's a lot of hair. Okay? So just wet it a little bit. Yes, definitely. This one is going to help you a lot with breakage, because when your hair is growing, I'm telling you, you're going to have breakage. That's a fact. No matter how healthy your hair is, you're going to have breakage. But what's going to help you? Okay, so this is going to help you retain length. This is going to help you with actual growth. As well as this, that's why you can see it's almost done. This grew my hair very long, and I just started using it again. Obviously, I pulled it out. I pulled it out the vault because I was like, hold on, I need my baby. Period. Okay, so you have them? Yay! Okay, so we're going to take the Africa's Best. Now that we dampened our hair already. And go ahead and focus mainly on the ends with this product. You don't want to focus too much on your roots, because we're going to put our hair in a ponytail. And if your hair is like too damp, that's going to cause breakage and smell. You don't want your hair to stink. No, it's not cute. So focus on the ends, because that's the part, you feel me, from here down, that's the part that we need, that we're going to be braiding. So make sure you go ahead and comb that out. Always comb your hair out when it's wet. I don't give a fuck what they telling you. If you have texture to your hair like me, you know what I mean by texture. You have to comb it while it's wet. I don't give a fuck. Like, unless you are European, that's when you can comb it dry. But I still wouldn't even recommend, honestly. So always, you know, comb through when it's wet. That's when you're going to get, look at how smooth that is. It's nice and smooth. Okay, now, this is the part where you could use this. I'm not really using too much of this because I'm going in with this. But if you wanted to, you could. It's nothing. I already used this on my braids in the front, which I'm gonna redo them anyway. So I'm gonna show you guys how I use this. Watch. Just hold on. Just bear with me. Bear with me. So now you take a little bit of grease, okay? Take a little bit of grease, not too much. Not too much. Just a little bit. And work that on all the edges. This was going to grow all your edges and keep your edges really nice. So for the girls that be losing edges, you need a good grease to put on your edges. Under your gel get a little bit more if you need to. I'm going to get a little bit more for my ends specifically. Going to go right on your ends because this is protecting our hair. While it's in the braid and everything, this is going to be protecting our hair and conditioning our hair as well at the same time. So this part is pretty much done. Oh, make sure you get this right here. Always the back. Because when you sleep, if you don't have satin pillowcases, and even if you do, because I have satin pillowcases and I still get breakage right here. So any hair grease or hair oil is going to help a lot with that. Okay? So boom. You want to make sure that the bottom of the hair is damp. Don't let your hair be dry when doing this style, because unless you have European hair, like I said, but I do not have European hair. I have, you see, that's the grease. That's helping my hair stay down. Now we're going to do this piece on the top. Look at that. Look at that crazy shit. This is the little stuff from my pillow and stuff. Okay. Now, you see how it looks so crusty and dry? I had just washed my hair a couple days ago. Well, I think I washed my hair yesterday. And it is crusty, it's dry. Let's go ahead and immediately put some water on this. Don't ever just go ahead and put like conditioner straight on your hair. Make sure you moisturize your hair with water first before you put any product. Now we're going to go on with this. Mainly because my hair is really dry and that could cause breakage. And this Africa's Best Deep Conditioner is one of the best anti-breakage treatments on a budget. You know, I'm sure they have a lot of other stuff out there, but this is what's always worked for me. And if you know if you watch a lot of my pre-recorded videos on this channel, you could see how beautiful my hair used to be when it was pink, blonde, long. I mean, I have many videos where you can see my luscious hair. So trust what I'm telling you. Go ahead and comb that through. You see how it's gliding through my hair? That's because it's wet. Damp. It's wet, not drenched. That's a better word. It's wet, but not drenched. So go ahead and comb that through. Now we're going to go in with the hair grease. Because if I don't, it's not going to stay like this. I'll go in with some hair grease. Always focus on the ends when you're using a lot of these products. Your scalp is always going to be very sensitive. I'll show you guys in another video what oils I use specifically for my scalp. But again, to protect your edges, make sure you take some of this grease. Go ahead and put that straight on your edges. Straight on your edges. Now, we're greased up. We are greased up. So now we're going to take one of these brushes. And we're going to mold the hair. What do you mean when I'm done with my live? What do you mean? I'm not going to be done because I still got to do my makeup. And honestly, I might not even redo these braids. I might just do the edges with a little bit of got to be gel and grease, and I should be straight. You see that? You see those edges? How they look healthy? That's because I use oil on my edges. But oil sometimes is really not enough. Like, the grease is really going to give a beautiful results. And it's going to retain those edges. All right. So now we're going to take, hold on, make sure those are smooth. Okay, so now I'm going to take one of these scrunchies. Make sure it's like cotton or something. I don't want to see none of those scrunchies that have rubber. This has no rubber in it. It's all cotton and like it has a little bit of stretchy. But you understand what I'm saying? Like these are the kind that's going to grow your hair. The scrunchies you use is very, very crucial to hair growth. Now I'm going to do high ponytail because I want it to drop just like this one. You see how pretty this one dropped? Because it's a high ponytail. So I'm going to put it like right at the top. Right at the top. All right. Boom. That's perfect. Now, you could do it like a little bit tighter. But let me see. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, I guess make sure you do it tight because this scrunchie is what's going to hold the actual weight of the hair. So make sure you do that tight actually. And put that, okay. Now, go ahead and comb that out. Because you see how it's getting, it's about to get fluffy again. No, comb that out. Comb that down. Comb that down. And the only reason why it's staying like this, shiny, is because of the grease. But I'm going to show you what we about to do right now. So since the hair is drying a little bit, we're going to take a little more grease. Little by little, not all at once. We're going to take a little bit more grease, not a lot. And we're going to put that right on the hair. Just smooth it down. Just like I'm doing right here. Smooth it down. Now we're going to go ahead and braid it. Braid that. If you need to brush it down, you can in this process. Like, just like this. To keep it down. But since my hair, I just recently dyed it, it's a little damaged, so it's staying down. Because there's ways to change the texture of your hair without perming your hair and stuff like that. And I'm going to teach you guys that in some other videos, how I'm able to get a manageable texture. Because my hair is way more Afrocentric, but I'm able to manipulate the hair texture. Now, I'm not going to use any of these little scrunchies on this part because the grease is holding it. You see that? It's holding it. But it's not going to hold it for long, so we need to go ahead and put it in here fast. But I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm not going to use any rubber bands because my ends are already suffering from breakage And even though those rubber bands are not as bad as some of the other rubber bands, it could lead to more breakage. So we're just gonna refrain from using that as much as possible. So all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this part. Now, you want to make sure you got the clip, because this one lost a lot of its clip. This is the old one. This has only got that little piece left. Not even the whole clip. It has like half a clip. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. So you take the part where the clip is. That's where you're going to put it on the top right here. So make sure you feel where that clip is and go ahead and slip that right in there. It should go right in, no problem. Now take that little mini clip and go ahead and clip that in right there. Clip that behind where that scrunchie is. Okay? And separate this little piece right here. This is the piece that we wrap. You see, this one is slipping because the clip is really old and it's not really working anymore, but I'm gonna show you guys how I finesse that. Now, you see, it's on. Perfect. Now we're gonna take a rubber band. Not a rubber band, a scrunchie. Hold this part because this is the part where we're gonna wrap in a second. You see that? Okay, boom. It's secure. It's secure. Now make sure you hide that thing right there. Now we're gonna start wrapping. Because actually this part is supposed to be on the bottom of the thing. Ugh, the clip is bothering me. Yeah. That's why you always gotta make sure that clip is like positioned in the right way. Okay, so now I'm gonna start wrapping. And depending on how this looks right here, I might have to shift it again. I'm not sure. But we will see how I'm gonna... Ugh, it's that clip. Oh my God, that fucking clip. Okay. I'm gonna have to like do something with that clip because it's hurting my head. Reposition that clip. Okay. Okay, that shit kind of hurts. Hold on, y'all. I might have to redo it because I am in a time frame. Okay. Because all we're trying to hide is this right here, which is really supposed to be at the bottom. So I'm just going to twist it. There we are. There we go. Perfect. Now we're going to start wrapping. And this one is only like that because this is the old one. If you were to see how I did this one, it was so much easier because this ponytail still has the clip there. This old clip broke on me and it's a little difficult, but nothing we can't tackle. Nothing we cannot tackle. Okay. Okay. So we just wrap that around. Wrap that around town, baby. Wrap that around town. All right, so make sure you wrap that really, really tight. Now the last step is to take this got to be ultra glued to secure that band, secure that wrap that we just did. I'm gonna take a good amount, like a, you know, finger size amount, and just go ahead and rub that in there. Rub that in there just like glue. Pretend you're like gluing something, because that's really what we're doing, is gluing it down. And it's going to stay glued down because this is obviously synthetic hair. It is, it might be a mixture of half synthetic, half human, because it's some good quality hair, I'm not gonna lie. But let me go ahead and put some more on this side and then wrap it again, because this part is really crucial. You want it to look the best on this part. Very, very important, that last like wrap thing. Yeah. I should have done that from the beginning, like put the, but again, this is actually my first time doing this style with two of them. I usually do it with one of them. So, yeah. I usually don't even use two. So, yeah, this one is really good. This one is wrapped really well. This one is not. So I'm going to go ahead and unravel this one. I'll go ahead and unravel this one and just wrap it again. Okay. Perfect. So yep, there we go. I'm gonna take some of that got to be, put it right on there, just like glue, and I'm gonna wrap this bitch. Let's go ahead and wrap this bitch all around town. Wrap this bitch all around town. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you very much. I'm doing a hair tutorial right now. If you can see what I'm doing. Oh, that came out beautiful. What? Beautiful results. Now, we're going to take some water and just put it on the old one, because this is the old ponytail. We're not going to comb this out at all. Do not even think about combing this out. Just finger comb it, just like I'm doing right here. Finger comb it, and we're going to put a little bit of conditioner on it. Once I go to the bathroom, I can put some conditioner on it, and that is it. You don't want to do too much. This is synthetic hair, and yeah, this is the best way to take it. I've had this ponytail for a while. This is more of a new one, but it's the same thing. They're the same. This one is just a little bit more newer, but you see how this one still looks amazing? Yeah, it's because I don't do too much to it. And once it dries, it's going to dry very, very nice. And you can, move around. You can put these back. They look extremely, extremely natural because the braid is in there. And you can separate them just like this if you wanted to put some in the back, some in the front. I mean, it's for right now, you just want to let them dry. Put them to the back just like that. Let them dry. Now I'm going to work on the front of my hair. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do that. So I'm going to use this Instant Freeze gel from Ayuse. This is a more like gentle gel. I'm going to use this on the front of my hair. Just a little dime size right here. You see all these edges? I'm going to go right in, put it right on top of those edges there. And again, I'm hosting a music event tonight. So, like, yeah, the braids are appropriate for a music event. If I was going to something more upscale, I would not do the braids. But since it's a music more urban, I'm going to do the braids. Make sure that parting is looking good as well. No, that's perfect. That is perfect. You see that? You want it to look as natural as possible. You don't want to use too much shit on your hair for this style because it's going to take away from the natural look. The last thing we're going to do is take a little bit of this Instant Freeze and put it right on our, what is this called? I forgot what that shit, it came to me and then it left. You know what I'm talking about. This right here. Who you barking at? Okay. We did our hairline right there. We did it right there. Now, it's time to start on my makeup. But I'm going to do my makeup on my other... Actually, I'm going to do it on this channel because I haven't even... I feel like I've been neglecting you guys as far as like showing you guys makeup stuff. I know you guys miss me. So that is exactly how to do this. Now we're going to take a little bit of hand sanitizer, clean those hands, wash your hands. Do whatever you need to do to clean your hands before touching your face. I have a clear face, you guys. I don't have many pimples or anything. And that's because I usually wash my hands or sanitize my hands before I start my makeup. Very important. You don't want to be, putting like gel hands all over your face. That's gel is going to make your face break out 100%. 100%. A lot of girls I see that have a lot of pimples, yes, you'll wash your face at the end of the day. But when you're doing your hair, then you go ahead and start touching your face right after. You didn't even sanitize your hands. You didn't wash your hands, nothing. So me, what I usually do is drench my hands in hand sanitizer and just you know, rub off the excess gel or whatever else I used, that grease that I used on my hair, all that. You want to get that off. So now that that's off, boom, we're going to go on with our makeup. First things first is a good moisturizer. Now, since I've had a lot of long nights, I've been stressed, I gotta go in with Aquaphor. So I'm gonna go in with Aquaphor a little bit right under my eyes, right here. This is gonna help with creasing. If you ever seen me with creasy ass under eyes and crusty ass under eyes at the end of the night, it's probably because I didn't use Aquaphor. And it's probably because I was having a rough week. I didn't moisturize properly. Take a little Pond's. This is a cheap, very cheap, but very good as well. You can get this anywhere. You could even get this at Dollar Tree, the smaller version, for $125. But this one I got, I think it was like $4 at City Trends. Pond's. You can use Pond's. You can use whatever lotion you have. I have a bunch of them, but I like this one because there's a lot in here. And it's good. It's not bad. For a moisturizer, it's standard. It's very like, it's like Pro Tools, industry standard. Make sure you rub that in. Rub that in really, really good. You see how it's white? That's what you want. You want it to make sure it's rubbed in very good. Now I look like a grease ball, but that's okay. That's a-okay. All right. Now, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite primers. If you know, you know. I have extremely dry skin, so this is what works for me. This is the Nika K Glow Grip Hydrating and Soothing Primer. This is literally like $3.99 at the Asian Beauty Supply. I always tag them in my videos. I always tag them in my posts on Instagram if you have trouble finding them. And if you have trouble finding this, all you gotta do is go to your fucking Urban Beauty Supply. Whatever Urban Beauty Supply you have in your area, go find it. I'm pretty sure they have this because, yeah, they have it. Or worst case scenario, order it on Amazon. It's cheap as fuck. Like, you probably get it for like $2, $3. Now, put that all on your face. I absolutely love this primer. They also have a matte version if you want to get like a matte version. If you have oily skin, I have dry skin, and this, 10 out of 10. It's better than e.l.f. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. e.l.f. be giving me patchy results. This never leaves me patchy at all. Now, another product that I absolutely love, like love, is this Absolute New York Radiance Boosting Skin Tint in the Face Glow. Love this shit. This shit right here is like $3 at the beauty supply. And I have, you guys, I have everything. I have L'Oreal. I have MAC. I have 2 of these in MAC, which actually these are really, really good. But these, they give like more of like music video vibes, which is good. I like them because they are waterproof. So this is what I use when I'm like in Miami and I really don't want my makeup to move at all. This is what I use. But this is also really good for like casual, and this is what I pretty much use every day. So I'm gonna show you guys because I'm gonna show you guys what I have. Hold on one second. I have a lot of foundations, skin tints, everything. Like, I have a makeup store in here, and you know, it's just a lot of different products that are good for different things. So this one right here for me has been really, really working because it's wintertime and it looks so good. I wouldn't use this in the summertime because it would melt off. It would totally melt off in the summertime and it wouldn't give me that glow that I'm looking for. In the summertime, I tend to reach for more like matte foundations because I have dry skin. And it grips to my skin. So you see how that looks glowy? I love that, especially right now in these climates. Beautiful on the skin. Super beautiful on the skin. I love this. I'm going to keep it easy and simple today, and I'm going to use this Nika K Perfection Multi-Use Concealer. This one is in the one super coverage. When they say super coverage, they are not lying. This is very thick. This is why I like it, because I don't need to put any color corrector under it because it's that thick. It is thick, mommy. Very thick. So you take this. I'm going to put it on that pimple I have right there. I have two little things. I don't really have a lot of pimples. I don't know. That one I think was just from like a little stress. I've been kind of stressed lately. Okay, I put a lot. I'm gonna rub some of that off. You don't have to do the same application. I'm doing this application like this because I like this whole area, like from here to be concealed. Some people don't like that major white concealer look. I do. Especially for the look I'm going for. This is going to look the best. And so that's going to be my base concealer. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to use for a highlighter concealer is this Ellen Tracy concealer that came in a pack of 3 at TJ Maxx. Super, super cheap as well. I think it was like, I don't know, $4.99 or something like that. Maybe $5.99, maybe. But yeah, the Ellen Tracy highlighter concealers that you can get at TJ Maxx are amazing. Amazing. But what I can tell you is, get that off my lips. What I can tell you is they are only good as a topper. They are not good as like just a one and done. So I'm going to show you what I mean by topper in a second. And what I mean by topper is like, yes, give me top, give me top. Yeah, you put it on top. So this is it right here. Let me see if I can find the other 2 that I have. Here's the other one. And here's the other one. So it comes in a pack of 3, just like this. The Ellen Tracy. These are all highlighting concealers. What do I mean by that? They're extra brightening. They are not for base. If you have my skin tone or darker, or even lighter, I would say, just use these as toppers. They are very good at toppers. And what I'm going to use as a topper today, because I want that extra brightening look, is the one in the middle. They don't have like a shade name. These are just the Ellen Tracy highlight concealers from TJ Maxx. And all you do is you take these on top of the concealer you've already put and you highlight. I'm going to highlight the bridge of my nose. I want to highlight this right here. Almost the same as where you would put your normal concealer. But you're going to see what I mean by highlight in a second. Like, it's really going to give such a beautiful illumination to the face. Like, I'm telling you, I love these Ellen Tracy highlighting concealers. Been very impressed. Once I learned how to use them, I was like, you see? It's very reflective, which I love because it just gives such a natural radiance to the skin. Oh my God, I love this. And I definitely sprayed this Mango Beauty Blender from Nika K. Yes, from Nika K. With the Ioni Optimus Glow facial spray. It's kind of like a setting spray, but it's really not. You just sprayed a little bit on there just to dampen it up a little bit. And just tap, tap, tap really lightly. The only reason why I wet it is because I want this to glide. You see how beautiful that is? And I gotta be out of here. I gotta be at the spa at 7:30. So I'm already cutting it really, really close. The good thing is I'm already dressed and all I gotta do is throw on my jacket and a pair of earrings and I'll be set, good to go. All right, so that is that. Do I want to do bronzer? I can, but I don't have to. It just depends. But you know what? I'm going to do a little bit of contour today. I'm not going to do a bronzer. I'm going to do a liquid contour by Nika K as well. I love Nika K. This is like $1.99 at the beauty supply. Now, before I put this liquid contour on my face, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with, today I'm going to go in with the Fit Me Maybelline powder. Usually I go in with the Wet n Wild one. You guys already know I really love the Wet n Wild one, but I'm going to go in with the Maybelline one today. That's what we're going to use today. Now, when using this powder, I want you to be very, very careful because once you place this powder, there's no going back. It's not like the Wet n Wild powder where you can place it and you can move it around and adjust it. No, this powder is very finicky. So what we're going to take a, what are these called again? Powder puffs. Take a powder puff. This one is from Nika K. You guys already know I love Nika K. We're going to tap that in there and lightly tap that right into the skin. Not a lot. That is it. Because this powder is going to stay exactly where you placed it. And if you put too much, you're going to look too cakey with this powder. Now, there's some other powders that I've used that I put on and I don't look cakey, but we're specifically talking about the under eye. Now with the excess powder, you can just freely go around the face and clean all that up. I just do my whole face, really. I do my whole face because once I go in with the liquid blush, it really, like, it looks better in my opinion after I powder my face. So there we go. That is that. Now, to avoid looking extra dry, we're going to spray the face. I'm going to spray the face with the Ione Optimus Glow. This is just a refreshing spray. It's not a setting spray. Now, I also have this Nika K highlighting duo. It's a highlighting powder. Remember what I was telling you guys about? There's a big difference from highlighting powder, highlighting concealer, and setting powder and regular concealer. Big fucking difference. So first off, let's go in with the contour, Nika K contour. So I can, you know, chop this face up because I gotta go. I'm gonna contour the nose and just, I'm gonna even do a little bit on my eyes as well. Definitely gonna contour these lips. I only do the bottom of the lip, just like that. I don't do the top. I'm gonna take this contour brush by e.l.f. Everybody knows this brush. It's cheap as fuck and it's a very good brush. At first, it's gonna get some getting used to, but once you get the hang of, you know, using this brush, it's now became one of my favorite contour brushes, if not my favorite. Like, I be in the stores and don't ever feel the need to buy a new one. And I feel like even when I do feel the need to buy a new one, I think I'm just going to buy the same one again by e.l.f. because this is a very good brush. It's just so easy to use. Like, very easy to use. Boom. You see that? Done. Now, for the lips, I really want my lips to stain today, and I want to look like a bad bitch all night. So I'm going to use the Sachiu Lip Liner Stain. This is the peel-off version, and this is in the color Plum. This is in the color Plum number 9. So remember, this is a peel-off. So I'm going to put it on, it's going to dry, and then I'm going to peel it off, and it's going to be on there all fucking night. Watch this. This is going to run you about $20 for this product. You can find this at Ulta. You can find this at Target. One of my guy friends had bought this for me. He bought me all 4 of these colors, and I feel so blessed to have been able to have all these 4 colors. So let that dry. We're gonna let that dry, and while that's drying, we're now gonna say, okay, what blush do I want to put on my face? Let's see, because I have a lot of blushes, y'all. Let's see. I've really been loving this Raspberry Spice one by Ione. This is really, I've been really pleased with this one lately. I have a lot of these actually. I have these 3 by Ione, these 3 as well. I have these 3 by e.l.f. I have these 2 by Rare Beauty, the classics. I had another color, but I gave it to my homegirl. That's why I only have 2. And I also have these 2 from Nika K. I have this cheeky one from LA Colors. That was $125. This is a really good one as well. And the classic e.l.f. Halo Glow. And this is a rare find, but this is the Rally Rose from Forever 21. You guys know Forever 21 is now closed in a lot of well, and Charlotte is closed. Is it? Yeah, it is. So, you can't find this anymore, but this blush is amazing. The color is beautiful. I made a lot of money with this blush. Yes, a lot of money. T baby. Okay. So, oh yeah, and I also have this one from Be Pure. This is a lip jelly cheek tint. Now, out of all of those, I don't know what oh, actually, and I have these as well. These are 3 from Be Pure. I have this one from e.l.f. The Putty Blush from e.l.f. Very nice color, by the way. And I also have these from Refi. This one from Refi. And this one from Refi. This looks like a bronzer shade, right? But no, it's actually a blush. But this one is in citrine and this one is in rose. Cool, I like. All right, so obviously those are all different types. Oh yeah, last but not least, I made this blush. This blush is a mix. This is what the fuck do I got in here? I got Charlotte Tilbury. The Charlotte Tilbury liquid blush, the one that went viral. I put it in here and I also mixed it together with 2 different powder blushes. So it just became a thicker formula, as you can see. This is a custom blush though. Oh, and I have one more. I have this one from Milk. It's kind of dried out because it's been here I've had this forever, but it's a beautiful shade. It is a beautiful shade. All right, so what the fuck do I want to put on my face? I do not know. I'm gonna go in with a e.l.f. one, and I'm because I want to be extra today. Fuck it, I want to be extra. I'm gonna just do a whole pink look. I want to look like a pink Barbie doll, so I'm gonna use this one. This is in the shade I don't even know, but it's the dark one. And I have to hurry up because I have to be out the door by 7 o'clock. So let's hurry up. I'm taking too long. Just go ahead and blend this out. This blush is also from e.l.f., one of my favorite. This is the Putty Blush Brush that I use for not only my putty blushes, but my liquid blushes as well. I wanted to be extra. I wanted to be extra pink. So this is why I choose the dark color. You see? Because it kind of does really look nice with my ponies. And of course, we're going to put a powder on top of this. Of course. You don't have to, because once this dries down, especially since I already put the powder under, once it dries, you're good to go. But I'm extra. So since I'm extra, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do first is now it's time for powder. I'm gonna use the Nika K highlighting powder right here, and I'm gonna highlight this area. This is just extra. This is just a topper powder. You don't have to do this, but if you want to look a little extra Kim Kardashian, extra white under eye, this is a nice touch. So that was something quick, something fast. We're gonna take the e.l.f. Blendy brush. It already has pink from yesterday, so that's what we're gonna do. And since I'm in a fucking rush, tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use this one from Riley Rose that is from Forever 21. We're going to use this on our eyes and cheeks. First, I'm going to go on with my eyes because I'm in a rush. Usually, you can use blush for your eyes, or you can use eyeshadow, whatever you want to do. But it's always better to use the same blush on your eyes or the same bronzer on your eyes that you use on the rest of your face, just to make your face look symmetrical. Otherwise, you could look like you just did too much. And I know it looks like I did too much already, but I will show you in the end, once I do my eyebrows, everything's gonna come together. And I'm not going to put any bronzer. I'm going to leave it just like this. Now, is it time to peel it off yet? I could peel it off, but I'm going to wait a little bit. Boom. I'm going to go in with this Ioni brow gel in obviously the color chestnut brown, dark brown. And this is easy. Just brush it through. It's not only going to tint the brows, but it's going to glue them down as well. So this is a very, very hybrid product from Dollar Tree as well, $1.25. Very hybrid. Like I was like, wow, they did their shit with this. I'm gonna be honest. It could get messy, but no worries. We will take this brush and we will clean it up. No worries. Just clean that up real quick. And that is that. And you don't have to do anything else. The brows look super natural. If you wanted to brush them out, that's your prerogative, I'm sorry. And you could brush them out, but there's really no need. There's really no need. Now, time to peel this off. There you go. You see that? Boom! There you go. And that is going to stay on your lips all night long. That's how you get a lip stain all night long. Now we just go in with a regular lip gloss, something like this Nika K one. This one is very good. It's pink, so it goes perfectly. Yes. Very beautiful. Now, mascara. Let's get to mascara, liner, because we got to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to use a jet black eyeliner. And there we go. And I'm going to use this old jet black eyeliner to just fix my brow a little bit. Just one or two lines, nothing too crazy. Why? Because we're going to brush this out. We're not going to leave it like this because my brows are not black right now. My brows are actually brown. So we definitely need to brush this out. But you see how after I brush that out, it looks really good. And I only used that because it stains. So it will stay on. It will stay on and it looks good. All right, perfect. Take a little the excess powder and just clean that up a little bit. And there we go. Brows are done. Now we just go in with the traditional mascara and we're done. We're going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara, which came in a pack of 2 for $7 at Ulta. It came with the brow gel and mascara for $7. It was a great deal, actually. I was extremely happy. One of my male friends had took me shopping at Ulta, and he spent like almost $300. I'm only laughing because I was very happy, like still happy about it as well. Every time I reach for these products, I'm like, oh, he bought this for me. Like, I love him so much. So, you know what? Let me go ahead and find the blush here. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so we're gonna take the same blush and use that on my under eye, right here on my waterline, under my waterline, excuse me. And it's almost 7 o'clock. Perfect. Now, last but not least, we're gonna take an Ioni black liner. This is actually an eyeshadow stick. It says shimmer, but it doesn't really give that much of a shimmer. Do not worry about it. Just take a little bit down. This is $1.25 at Dollar Tree. And go in with the waterline just like that. Since we already used that black gel liner, this was appropriate. You know, I did the wing, super appropriate. And there we go. That is the look. That's beautiful. I could go in with a little extra mascara just to really give it that extra oomph, which I usually travel with mascara in my purse, so I can do that. And I could always do that extra in the Uber, like a second layer, you know, of mascara. But this is perfect, and this is the look. Let me go ahead and take these braids down, and let me put some earrings on as well. Um, what earrings would I like to wear, darling? I'm gonna go in with these classics here. These are just some classics. No, they're not real, but they look very much so. I'm trying to think if I want to do like big hoops or small hoops. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I think the small hoops is fine. Because it's going to take away from, you know, the look. So I'm going to keep the small hoops. The skinny hoops, what I meant to say. Let me see, actually. Let me compare what it would look like with fat hoops. I think the small hoops are better. They're more like, you know, it's like casual, cute. And this is the look, you guys. Of course, I'm going to go in with my maple griddle cake from the Good Scent, one of my favorite fragrances. Smells like pancakes. Put it right on the ponytail as well. That's going to lock in that pancake smell. So good. So good. I love to smell edible. And I always mix that one with strawberry icing because I like to smell like a birthday cake that you know, with strawberry icing. And if you're extra like me, I'm super extra. I'm gonna go in with the Perolina pistachio, which is a dupe. It's an exact dupe for the Sol de Janeiro 71. Okay, slightly different, but pretty much the same thing. This one is $17. This one is about 30 something dollars. So yeah. But let me put a little bit of the Sol de Janeiro because I love the Sol de Janeiro. It's a classic. But I'm also going to top it off with this one. This one has way more product in it for cheaper. I always put it on my neck as well. Always put perfume on your neck, you guys, because when you're talking to people, it's really, I put it on my coochie, on my over my clothes, on my ass, everywhere. Like I drench myself in perfume. Also, Spanish people drench themselves in perfume, as well as the French. And now I got one more thing to say before I end this live. This is the Caramel Cashmere Body Mist from Ecos. This is also a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro. This is the big size, which is still in the packaging, you guys. I can't wait to open this. But love this perfume so much. I made my friend buy me another one. And he did because he loves me. But anyway, this is $12. This is like fucking 40 some dollars. So you choose. This is a dupe. It's not as strong. It's not as long lasting, but it is very good. Very good. I already put some in here. This is like the travel one that I put in my purse. But I'm going to use this just for the video so you guys can actually see me applying it. And this is a mist. So this is a mist. This is a perfume mist. Perfume mist, mist. Very different. A mist is something that you would travel with. That's why I have it in here in my purse. So whenever I want to refresh that smell, boom, I just put on a nice mist. Because I've already have so much actual perfume on. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about me, I'm going to smell good. And that's a fact. Everywhere I go. Do not play with it. I'm gonna go ahead and refill this because I think I want to bring this one with me tonight. I usually bring the Sol de Janeiro one. I have a Sol de Janeiro travel case in my purse. And these are just like empty little mini makeup spray bottles. You can get one of these at Dollar Tree. Like these. This is a makeup setting spray from Dollar Tree, right? And so once this is done, do not throw it away, and you can put perfume in here. Duh. Don't be stupid. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna do is, you guys, I'm gonna set my makeup with this NYX face glue. What I first did, this one is a setting spray as well, but this one, it says it's 48 hours. It's more dewy. This one is going to give me that lock. I want to really lock it in. Don't worry. I look like a wet bath. Do not worry about it because I'm going to take this fan here and I'm going to just fan my face. Let that dry. And we are done. This is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something from my video today. I hope you guys try this hairdo because I'm loving it. And I think this is going to be the New Year's hairdo without the braids, though. I might have to just do it like this. But the braids were cute, too. So, love you guys so much. Hope you guys try this hairstyle and try this makeup look, and I will see you guys on my next one. Mwah. Bye. Oh yeah, Ioni blushes are a smash. And Ioni lashes too. Don't sleep on Ioni lashes. I actually have to go buy me some more Ioni lashes. But let me go get this money, y'all, because I have places to go. I see you guys, and I love you guys. Mwah.